Hi, back again. We start with the next houses. Today we want to make this both. I take this sample file as last time, where I have all the doors, windows and stuff from our houses before, and so we can make that faster. Good, we have here 1, 2, 3, 4 stage house. It's a small house with only one window. So add mesh cube, scale down, scale set. That should be it. And then 4 stages means three loops, so edit mode, Control R, 3 times, roll middle mouse button, left click, accept. Then we take here material as the name, as a white material, then a plus, and search for material again. I will take 001, only to see the stages better. So we get them both and make them red, so we see the stages perfectly. So we must know what for roof is on there. It is that house here, and that is a normal roof, but it is a metal roof. So that means we can take here Control I in edit mode, make a loop, take this one and simply bring that up. Good. Done that. File, save. 1 big hole and 3 holes for the windows we need. So we can simply take such, and then we delete what we don't need, so that left, and bring them in front. So that can be a little bit smaller, switch like that maybe. Yeah. Then edit mode, Shift D, bring one there, and Shift D again, bring one there, and Shift D again, bring one there. We scale that here up and make that a little bit bigger. So there. Well, we must take their face selection. Yeah. Sorry. So we have that. Then we take here object, apply rotation scale, the same with the house. Cutting object name is cube, so we take the house, boolean, say here cube, operation difference, apply, and it's cut it in. So we can bring that till the side. So now we have to bring in the windows there that are 6 classes in, and it's brown. So we take here windows, we must take the right one, 6, there are not 6, there are 8, but no problem, we make there 6. So grabbing, positioning, so that should be 6. Then edit mode, good. We must delete these parts here, so we can take here edge selection and then C circle selection, delete only the edges, so that is left. Then we can take here all with background selection and bring that together. So border selection, that was not with behind. So good. That is a 6 counted one. Only we have to do is to close up that here. So we can close that. And then optimizing later we must dissolve the edges there because they're unneeded. So good. We have that. Think that here is a little bit bigger than the other, or that is smaller than the other. So again we take that here, bring that a little bit more up so it's better. Yeah, the third one is another one than the others, but we don't make that, we make them all same. Good. So first we have to open the back of the house. Here the window stuff there that we must open, I mean. So X, delete only faces, and then we make that into so go here to solid mode so see better. Good. And then a little bit more back maybe. Shift D. And Alt D. Good, we have that. Go back to material mode. That here is too high, so we bring that a little bit more down because of metal roof there. We see here something around the window and a socket on the bottom there. So we can take here, add mesh, cube, scale down, scale set, scale Y, and we have that down socket there. Scale X a little, switch like that. Good. Scale set a little bigger. Then Alt D, bring it there. And Alt D on the top. Then we need this frame around there. 3 parts. So we go here. I think we make it all the way. We take here, add mesh cube, scale down, scale set, make here 2 loops in the vertical, scale X, and 1 loop in the horizontal. Then we open up that here by deleting the edges, so we have that, and then we can close at once, and we scale that whole thing in the Y, and that is this frame to place around there. can be a little bit more to the right side, so we take that there. Okay. So we have that. Yeah. Then all D, bring it there too. And all D another time for that one. Good. File, save. And we need here this marquise there. That is, yeah, simply plain, nothing more. So we can take here that one. Shift D, P to separate the selection. Now it is a singular mesh. And can bring that by grabbing to our house and scale X, and we have that. Set origin to geometry, so we have the axes better, see them better. Good. That was that. So now there is this water pipe something there, and we need here to a little bit bigger part there that comes out. So that is here. We take there simply an extrude and look that it fits. So that's it. Then we take there with normal axis and extrude again and make it deeper, so we have a big one, but then we have to close here that face again. So nice try. Now we need the other materials. That here is something we call puts in Germany. We did that in another tutorial, so we have that here into. You get all these textures from texture.com. You can get that. I get them from there too. So that and the back part, you take here U, unwrap projection from U, you see what happens. We assign that. Then we need here in the UV image editor space, there is the UV unwrap, and we can scale it down so that we get that part there. Can be a little bit smaller, switch like that, yeah, but it must be more gray dirty, so we can take here between the image and the diffuse. In the node editor we take add color, mix RGB curves, no, mix RGB, so that between, and now we can handle here the mix method and the color, and then you see we can mix here each one that we want. There's a little bit dirty more there, so we can take there some dirt on. That means we take here shader, mix shader, then we take another diffuse material there, that should be darker. Code that in the mix shader and take as a factor the texture, the noise texture, and connect that to the factor. You see now it's more dirt there. Go to 20 and you see it comes more and more. We get 50. That is maybe too much and it's too hard the effect. So to make that smaller effect we need your color ramp between, so add converter color ramp, make that between the noise and the factor from the mix shader. And now we can handle here how strong the effect should be. There you see, come there near and near to that part how we like that. And we can correct the color for sure, make that here a little bit. Other stuff, give here a noisy part. Okay. Think that is it for some like that. There we can take it then maybe a little bit more, but only a little. So I can play around here and search for the perfect values. I will let it like that in a moment. Think it is too hard, so here it must be a little bit lighter. That is wrong. Yeah, maybe such like that. So then that here is gray stone, I think, or such. So we can get there plus material, and there are some stones in. So we take stone 4 maybe. No, that is too yellow. So we take stone 3. No. Stone 2. That is good. But we look also the stone 1. That's good. We take that stone 2. Good. So we have to mark all in edit mode, project from view, done. We can scale that for sure. And we have to do it here also. So we give there the same material, it was stone 2. And unwrap from view also there. So we have that. We need that put some material on these sides here too. So we have to mark them and look from the side, numpad 3. U project from view, puts sign, scale down in UV image editor, and that is done. It's no nice house, it's a bad house. What will you do there? So we need here this metal roof there. So we get that. get here plus. Now we must find that, so we look on the roof. Little roof, roof tiles, roof side panels. Here are there many. Here this roof 2 it called. So assign that view from view and scale down. So that is this metal roof there, and we need it on the other side too. So view project from view roof to assign and scale down. Good. So that is done. We only need here a shop picture and background. So plus new, call it shop. So we say it should be an image. Open up our texture folder from St.Michell and take their photo from the shop or something else. And then we take here edit mode, this face here, view project from view bounds, then he takes it to the whole face, and then we have it. That one should be lighted up. That means we take no diffuse material, we take their an emission shader, and connect that. It gives more light and is better for baking later. So that all is done. That is this bad, ugly looking house, but we'll need a candle there. So we have it on the other house too. Here's the candle, the pipe, and we grab it there too. So Shift D, place it there. Bring it up. That's a little bit too big, so we scale that down till that size maybe. And as we've seen, this pipe must be on the other side, so here, and it must be turned, so rotate set 180 degrees. Then we can plug it there. Then that here is too long, so we delete here all stuff that we don't need. Border selection, delete that, and that one we make shorter. Wow. That here we can dissolve X, dissolve edges, and then we can take that here. Dissolving is good because you don't destroy the topology. When you delete, it is destroyed, but not when you dissolve it. See, it is here too short, so we'll make that longer and take some of the rings and all the Shift D, there, 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 there. Nice. So file, save, and that was it for this house. We can go here back to global access and make your preview render, and you see it looks like a house should look. You can make that all a little bit smaller, and this and this and this. Sure, there's some variances you can do, but in the whole it was it. Thanks a lot. See you in the next tutorial part.